Today, we're diving into Nimona, the animated film that takes a delightful twist on the classic hero versus villain tropes. Picture this: a kingdom where knights are shiny and diligent, and all creatures are equal except when they're not. Enter Ballister Blackheart, our somewhat brooding moral knight. He's basically the poster child for good guy with a troubled past. He's not just fighting dragons, he's wrestling with the weight of his own ethics and, the occasional existential crisis. On the flip side, we have Nimona, this delightful little chaos factory. She's mischievous, can turn into just about anything. Seriously, watch out for rogue hammers, and her temper is just a hair trigger away from explosive. If mischief had a face, it would be hers. Now, let's stir the pot a bit. Our story kicks off with Ballister being framed for a crime he didn't commit. Imagine being accused of stealing the royal crown jewels, but you were just innocently minding your business, sharpening your sword. Not the best day for our noble knight. The kingdom, of course, is in an uproar. Off with his head, they might yell, causing Ballister to question if his position, much like his lunch, is under threat. Enter Nimona, lurking in the shadows or behind a giant balloon sculpture, ready to crash in with her unfiltered enthusiasm, because who better to help prove a knight's innocence than a shape-shifting creature sworn to cause chaos? Am I right? At first, Ballister is like, who invited this walking carnival of trouble? He's itching to destroy her. But as they embark on their chaotic quest together, it's like watching a cat and dog trying to share a couch, comically awkward. Nimona's playful antics, like impersonating a dangerous dragon to scare off guards, which they definitely didn't sign up for, clash hilariously with Ballister's serious demeanor. As he struggles with his principles, like whether or not it's just to buddy up with a creature he was sworn to destroy, Nimona is busy testing his limits and sense of humor, often leaving him scratching his helmet-clad head in disbelief. As our dynamic duo sets out to unravel the crime mystery, it's a carefully planned game of hide-and-seek, only replace hiding with shape-shifting chaos and seeking with pure mayhem. The investigation isn't easy. They dodge guards, encounter local citizens who think they're just a pair of misfit housemates, and unleash a few crazy transformations. Trust me, you haven't lived until you've seen Ballister's face when she turns into a giant cute puppy. But through the madness, they develop a sort of trust, which can only happen when someone's trying to save your neck from being chopped off, quite literally. Things come to a head when they finally confront the true villain. Cue dramatic music and 1,000 cliches. But here's the twist. As Ballister battles not just the villain but also his own doubts about what's right and wrong, Nimona steals the show. With her unique powers, she unleashes beautiful chaos and maybe a little bit of violence to save the day. It's a heart-pounding sequence that's like a roller coaster ride without seatbelts. Hold on tight. In the aftermath, justice prevails. Cue the confetti. Ballister's name is cleared faster than you can say not guilty. Society's response ranges from hats off to complete disbelief. And as for Ballister, well, he's a new knight grappling with his past, but looking toward a future filled with shape-shifting friends. That's a whole new social circle. Nimona, in her own chaotic way, learns that maybe, just maybe, she doesn't have to run from her identity. She has someone who sees her for more than just her wild side. So if you're searching for adventure, friendship, and a healthy dose of chaos, Nimona is your go-to flick. It teaches us that even knights can have their hearts challenged, and that creatures of mischief could be the unexpected heroes we didn't know we needed. Grab your popcorn, hit play, and let the mix of laughs and lessons sweep you off your feet.